Buddy, I have a question about RPG Maker. I'm having some lighting issues, so before I show you what the issue is, let me just go to my resource manager. No, it actually is on my database. When I go to common event, and this is the one I'm using currently. These are the variables I have it set to. Excuse me. And basically, it's gonna be a lantern effect. Let me just turn off my volume. That way I can hear myself speak and ask a clearer question. So let's just skip to this dialogue. Oops, I hit the boat. And that event occurs, that common event occurs once I enter this village here. So what you're gonna notice is that it's a standard lantern effect, and you can see outside the radius, you can still see the statue here and some of the tiles, and that's perfectly fine. I don't mind that. I think that looks kind of cool and a little bit more realistic. So let's just say I leave, and for some reason it gets this dark. I don't understand why it does that. Why it become darker? So you really can't see, and it looks awful. So let's just go back inside the tent, and I believe that resets it. So I'm gonna go on with this story. I'm gonna just go ahead and continue what I was supposed to. Grab this flashlight, talk to this NPC. Now when he exits the tent and he teleports, well, let's fade in and fade out. You see it has a better coloring, lighting, than it did before. However, if I enter the tent here, as soon as I come back out, it's really dark again. I don't know why it does that at all. So I was hoping you guys can tell me more about why that happens. So I'm gonna move on to one more event that I'm having some trouble with. Look, going into this dungeon for some odd reason changes the lighting on this lantern effect. This is a really cool program. I'm surprised I just found out about it this month, and now I'm gonna try to work on this like as everybody else does. Okay, so let me just bolt out of here real quick. So basically I needed that particular item to break this chest, and the chest event itself is actually giving me some problems, and maybe you can point out what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so my thing is that I can't seem to open it from this side. I'm hitting the action button. I'm not sure why it won't open from that side, but I notice it does work when I'm standing over it. So is there a reason why this event wouldn't work while I'm on the side of it, but it works when I'm on top? Is it because I have a character here already and he's facing this? This is the script. This is the standard script when you speak to him. The first time you enter the tent. The second time when you receive the flashlight, it goes into this event where you hand him the flashlight, and basically he walks out of the tent and he teleports, and then I have end event processing, and that's essentially it. So if you can explain to me what's going on with the chest and the lighting, I believe I could figure out the rest. Just those two questions, and I won't bother you guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I appreciate the support.